Like a stay-at-home dad, right? And then the woman is the main provider. What do you think about that?
Wouldn't like it. Would not like it.
Because actually, that's the type of household I come from, right? My mom, she went back to school. She makes all the money, right? And my dad has actually always been the stay-at-home dad. And the crazy thing is, they're the most traditional, conservative people you've ever met, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they've developed those different roles.
Who makes the financial decisions in the family?
It's kind of half and half. My mom partially, but my dad, he also goes through taxes. Like, he's really into finances and everything like that. So they kind of come together and they do that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I suppose it could work,
Yeah.
but it probably, to some degree, goes against the natural flow between masculine and feminine in some way.
Yeah, I feel like
so-
it would breed a dynamic where the woman would end up embodying a ton of masculine energy.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe she would be able to rest into her feminine energy when she was around the home and stuff. But when a woman has to work, particularly if it's a stressful job, she has to embody a lot of masculine energy. And I wouldn't personally want a relationship where a woman is embodying a lot of masculine energy on a daily basis. That's and also I just, like Brian was saying, it would feel very unnatural to me. And I feel like totally screw up the dynamic.
I do have a question for you on this, Chase, and I have gotten some flack for this because although I can't imagine me getting into a personal relationship like this, I'm not 100% I could never be in a situation where my girlfriend out-earned me. To me, I don't necessarily think the amount of money a woman makes necessarily means that there's going to be difficulties in the relationship necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not saying
but
that.
To some degree, don't you think it would be kind of fucking dope? Let's say your girlfriend was extremely competent in some way, and she was just more capable of securing resources than you were, but she was, I'm kind of painting a hypothetical.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Let's say you get to stay home, and I know you're a surfer, Chase. Surfing work doesn't really. I surf, Well, when I was I used to surf. In any case, bro, it's firing at Rincon, dude. And instead of you get to just go to Rincon and surf while your wife works 80 hours a week, and you can just surf.
Bro,
that'd be pretty dope, right?
No, absolutely not. I don't want my
just-
wife to have to work 80 hours a week, bro.
Okay, fine.
I would want.
Is this an
bro?
L?
That's
Is this
the
an
most.
L?
That's the most Peter Pan lifestyle I've ever heard, bro. I would want, rather than her working 80 hours a week, I would rather her be home with our kids and with me. And my personal goal is to run a business that's so successful that I can afford to pay for myself and a large family and all of our expenses while operating the business.
Rincon is
home.
firing, Chase. Rincon is firing.
Brian, you
They
gotta
don't know
think.
about it.
You
Chase,
gotta
they don't
think.
know.
No,
They
dude,
don't
I'm
know
not
about
gonna.
Rincon.
I'm not going
Think
to
about
work my
the queen
wife
of the
like a
coast.
slave so I can go surf, dude.
Chase, the
What
queen
I
of
would
the coast.
You gotta think.
The
I thought
queen
you
of the
called-
coast.
I thought you called yourself a businessman, dude.
I'm a
You gotta
businessman.
build a
I'm a
business that
businessman.
runs
I'm
itself.
just saying, Chase.
Your
bro,
wife could run herself.
You know what supersedes business, Chase? Getting some fucking tubes, dude. Just
Yeah,
getting
tubes
fucking
are nice,
bro.
but I'm not trying to work my
Just
wife
off
to
the top,
death so
what
that
are you,
I can just go
what are you
surf.
fighting here, though? Let's say,
I'm
for instance,
sorry, I'm derailing the
let's say,
conversation.
for instance, that most of the women in the United States suddenly went and got 80-hour-a-week jobs while their men stayed home and surfed. You're really complaining? Because that would never happen. Ever. Never.
Savannah,
Yeah.
I think I'm picking up on what you're putting down. If you want to financially support me at my current lifestyle where I'm at, where I can just lay back
Bless you.
and surf and not have to work, we could arrange something. I'm just saying.
Can I add to that? Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Was that a request or was that?
I mean, it's more of a hypothetical.
I mean,
He's
It's-
asking,
if
will
you're
you
really
be
good at
will you be a
surfing, if you're
sugar
really good
mama?
at
Good at surfing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a professional.
Wait, are you saying if
I'm
he's
a
really
soul
good at
surfer.
surfing, you would do it for him?
Yeah.
No, I'm a soul
Then it's
surfer.
hot and you're down to provide for him?
Exactly.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be a competitive surfer. I'm a soul surfer.
Bro, this is your ticket.
Well-
She's saying if you get good at surfing,
Yeah,
she's
if
down
you
to be your
send me,
sugar
a video
mama.
and you do a cool flip or something.
I know how to do cutbacks.
All right, all the bros watching, you just heard the ticket. If you're a good surfer, she will be your sugar mama.
No, exactly.
Real?
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, like, picking off that, obviously.
Are you trying to put your ticket in the hat
So,
here?
in my last 2 relationships, I was the provider, yes, because as a stripper, you would assume I'm.
Yeah, so my allowance is $10,000 a month.
So
Minimum. Can you handle that? That's my allowance.
So my thing is, let me give to
Okay,
my
go
point.
ahead,
So
go
like
ahead.
a lot of men obviously are against sex, like sex work,
Yeah,
strippers, whatever.
okay,
You know,
right.
I understand why.
Yeah, of
But
course,
I've dated my
of course.
exes. You know, I've dated them, and as a stripper, I was provider. I take care of myself, and I pay my own bills, and I was able to support having another human in my life. I put food on the table. I took care of everything. You know, but a lot of men are against the whole stripper aspect. But me, it's like, okay, so this man just paid for a $1,000 lap dance with me, right? And I just put $500 down to get you whatever you want. Like, think of it another man paying for our dates or whatever, you know? But
Wait,
I don't
so
think
what?
that would make most men feel
Are you?
good.
Where are
I
you
don't-
arriving? Are you right?
so, huh?
What's
Am
the
I-
question?
So I was just trying to piggyback off that, like the whole like woman being a provider instead of the man, you know? Like I've done it before.
And I get 50% of your OnlyFans earnings.
I don't have an OnlyFans.
Okay, and your stripper earnings.
Haram.
I get a $10,000.
Haram.
I get a $10,000 allowance.
Haram.
I'm being a bit facetious.
Okay.
I
do.
get a.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, are we negotiating here? $10,000 a month allowance plus 50% of your
well,
earnings.
no, I was gonna ask a completely
Oh,
other
okay.
question.
All right. Shit. Okay.
Lord have mercy. We must
Like
stay
I
focused,
said, send
brothers.
the
We
surfing
must.
video and I'll consider it.
Okay.
You would date him?
If you had like good surfing moves, you know what I mean?
Good surfing moves. Is that
If he could shred,
Yeah, exactly.
shred noir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
get